All right, you guys. So the season finale of Love and Marriage Huntsville is this Saturday. And Own has shared a clip where Martell, Maurice, Kimmy, and Melody are seen at Nell and Chris Fletcher's 30-year vow renewal. And in this particular screenshot, we see Martell staring at Melody, looking like he is a part of the Creep Squad. But let's take a listen to what Martell had to say. He always has an excuse for everything.
It's tough. If we ain't have all them kids, it wouldn't be tough for me, you know what I'm saying? But it just seems like we cheating them out of a lot. Just by not having that alliance being right there together, you know? I think about that often.
It's gonna make you a little emotional when you see them come down the aisle and all the love that you see 30 years in.
You're right, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Melody and I not having any interaction, not even speaking, that always bothers me. When we got married, I never would have thought that we would be in this space, at a place like this, vows being renewed. If anything, I would have thought that would have been us.
Oh, Martell, please. You would have thought that it would have been you and Melody. I just want to know how, do you guys remember earlier on in the season when they first separated and was going through their divorce, Melody told him that they almost didn't celebrate their 1 year anniversary because of how horribly he would talk to her. Martell literally takes no accountability for his actions. And he always throws the kids in the mix. It's like, oh, well, if it wasn't for the kids, or he wanted to stay together just because of the kids. And I just want to know, why weren't the kids that important to you when you were out in the middle of a pandemic, creeping and crawling around with coleslaw and putting your kids and your wife and also a brand new baby at risk of something that was literally taking people out of here? Now, all of a sudden, the fact that him and Melody are no longer talking and speaking to each other, oh, he says it bothers him. But why didn't it bother you when you were trying to get Coleslaw to put a Revenge P video out on your ex-wife? I mean, come on, Martell, let's make it all make sense here. He's been dragging her back and forth to court every single year. He remember at the time he wanted to get all of her passwords to her social media accounts. He wanted to know what bank she was banking with. He wanted all of this information. Then he tried to take the kids from her, and it's like, and then he sits and wonders why she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. And if you guys remember early on also, there was a point in time where Melody let us know, even after they got divorced, she was still willing to help him. She was paying his, I want to say, his electric bill and maybe something else, and she made us aware of that. So she was still willing to be in his corner and help him, but he ruined that. And I also remember Melody years ago saying that, she wanted to get or be at a point where they could do things together. Even if he was with someone else and she was with someone, she wanted to be able to, for all of them to take trips together and still just kind of be as a family with the kids. But that he wasn't able to do that either. They all went to Destin, Florida a couple of years ago. And he ruined that. Melody had the nice place for them all to stay. They went on a boat ride. And what does he do? Run back home to Coleslaw and starts running his mouth to her. And then her dumb butt gets on social media and starts exposing the things that he said. So all of this, I wish we coulda, woulda, I woulda never thought. Martell, please. Please stop, because it's giving slow. But anyway, and then we got Maurice. Maurice has been extremely nice to Marty Mart, because we know Maurice don't want the linebacker information and probably some of the other stuff that Martell knows about him to get out. But let's get into some of these comments in regards to this particular clip. So one person said, and it's all your fault, sir. Even after the divorce, you still cause chaos. So sad, truly shaking my head. Somebody else said, it's just really weird. He says we, like she hasn't tried to be cool with him, inviting him on family vacations and everything. Somebody said he can look at his son that he has with chicken liver and remember. He forgot to remember that he was married when that little boy was created. Another person said, yep, and as soon as they got back to Huntsville, he ruined the family vacation moment by telling the bird her business. And so, yeah, we do remember that. Somebody said this is the same man that tried to release revenge porn on his kid's mom, took her to court for full custody and child support. The list goes on and on. By Martell Holt. See, we the people have not forgotten. Somebody said more proof why Coleslaw is not that girl like she says. Look at how he still looks at Mel. The man still loves her. Another person said Martell acting like he has no clue what happened. They said, y'all pay attention to the fact that Maurice wants to play nice with Martell, even after everything he said about his brother and his wife. And like I said, Maurice don't want his skeletons falling out the closet. Another person said, there's no way I'd ever lay in the bed with a man that's obsessed with his ex-wife. No ma'am, no sir, and no thank you. Somebody please go check on Choo Choo Curry, aka the bird. Another person said, that's what happens when you want to be a 304 as a married man. Mel will always be the one that got away, and she ain't never spinning the block. All right, you guys. So drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this particular scene. And do you think the finale came pretty quickly this season? I always love to hear what you guys are thinking. Drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, I thank you all for watching and listening. And let me know, do you think Maurice is being extra nice because he doesn't want Martell to pull the skeletons out of his closet? Let me know what you're thinking. Drop down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next video.